dropping out of school. Atticus can teach me, he'd love that. Or I'll get a job. Anything to avoid another English class with Cecil Jacobs. So today in class, Miss Fisher asked for a volunteer to be the defense attorney, and Cecil raises his hand and says, "Ready? Scout can do it. She already acts like she knows everything." What? What? Cecil, my friend, that is a hell of an accusation, but I'm sorry if I don't really listen to a kid who says his favorite continent is Africa. Who does this kid think he is? I'm sorry if it intimidates you that a girl is smarter and more confident than you, but you do not say something like that in front of the entire class. What is this, first grade? Miss Fisher just smiled politely and asked Walter Cunningham to be the attorney, which was actually a really bad idea. I'm not even sure Walter Cunningham knows how to read. Anyway, I caught up to Cecil after class, and he's all fake friendly, like he didn't just insult my integrity in front of our whole English class. So I'm like, "Cecil, can you at least acknowledge that you actively started a fight?" And he goes, "If your father doesn't, I don't see why I should have to." What? My father actively starting a fight? He used to hold debates over who got the bigger cookie. But Cecil says, "I'm surprised you even have the nerve to talk about him. If it were my father, I wouldn't even show my face. I can't believe you're such a coward that you won't even own up to it." And he wouldn't say another word, no matter how many times I asked him what Atticus is supposed to have done. God, the only thing I'm glad about is that Christmas break is next week. Just one more day with Cecil Jacobs. By the time you're watching this, I'll be free. Where by free, I mean going to stay with Aunt Alexandra, which should be a whole production in itself.
Scout, have you seen... Are you vlogging without me?
No.
Scout, I thought we weren't going to tell the rest of the story until next week.
Yeah, we won't.
So what are you doing then?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Is this about Cecil Jacobs?
Yes. He's just so...
You know, not everybody has to agree with you all the time.
So you're okay with him talking about Atticus like that?
Atticus can fight his own battles. That's not our job.
What battles, though? What the hell was Cecil talking about?
Well, if Atticus didn't tell you, I'm sure he had a reason. Fine, it's his new case. A man named Tom Robinson. People don't like him, and they don't like Atticus defending him.
That's not fair. He's a criminal lawyer. He doesn't have the choice.
No, he doesn't. But most people think he's putting too much effort in. They think he should just sit back and let Tom be convicted.
Why doesn't he? It's one case. He'll get more. He should have thought of what it would be like for us.
I'm sure he did, but Scout, would he really beat Atticus if he didn't take it seriously? He told me he couldn't face us if he didn't try to get Tom off.
Maybe he should have thicker skin.
Like you?
Oh, very funny, but I'll have you know I didn't touch Cecil Jacobs. I didn't! I walked away. He called me a coward, and I just walked away from him. It made me feel sick.
It's what Atticus would have done.
Even Atticus is wrong sometimes. Jem, why is Tom Robinson on trial?
He's convicted of rape.
That's not funny. Cecil's right. Atticus shouldn't be defending him.
He didn't do it, Scout.
What?
Tom Robinson, he didn't rape anybody.
How can you know that?
The Ewells are prosecuting, and Tom's black.
So? He could have done it.
Scout, have you ever met the Ewells? Like, had a proper conversation with them? They're the definition of white supremacy. They probably convicted him for coming within a 2-mile radius of their house.
They really do that? Then why are people taking their side?
Scout, you have a lot to learn about Maycomb.